Всем привет, с вами Айдар, в эфире Good Gaming Channel, и мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. Первый казах в Хогвартсе, и он станет легендой. Легенда этой школы будет популярнее, чем Гарри Поттер. Хорошо, вперед, давайте поговорим со студенткой на причале. Что-то ее печалит.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pynch Smedli, of the Bath Pynch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pynch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pynch Smedli name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
200
I do
ярдов от
hope you
берега.
find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
К северо-востоку. А где здесь северо-восток? Для этого нужно на карту глянуть. Северо-восток сюда. Хорошо. Прыгнем. Так и быть. Как-то ты плывешь странно. Или так нужно плавать? Рыбки. Вон туда, наверное, да? А как нужно нырять?
This must be where the Pynch Smedli family astrolabe is.
комплект одежды. Комплект белья нашел. Очки в серебряной оправе. Нашли, да, нет? Шестиугольные очки. Глянем на карту. Развернуться нужно, да? Нужно повернуть. А вон он. Я пропнул мимо. У меня 11 лечилок. Шарф Дедала. Куда теперь плыть? Что-то я не вижу. А, вот. Астролябия семьи Смедли.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Давайте глянем, что это за предмет и стоит ли нам его отдавать. Видимо, можно отдать. Но мы сначала сюда выйдем, посмотрим, что это такое. А уже потом побежим по берегу там и отдадим ей его. Здесь какой-то квест.
They must have come this way. Think!
Вместо люмуса сейчас.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rukwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Банды
Oi!
Пепламбы.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
I hope
Levioso, really enjoying the...
It's your life hanging in the air, not mine.
Incendio. Accio.
No! You're gonna have to stop that.
Ты
I'll
кто
watch the
такой?
light go out of your eyes.
Дуэлянка.
Potato, hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Potato.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Поговорите с незнакомкой.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rukwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Tredwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Так он Слизерин был?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Хорошо.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
А я искал, как бросить.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Какие-то знаки здесь имеются, нет?
Accio! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the
Revelio.
safety of my notes and books.
А здесь зеленая какая-то была. Как называется? Фигурка такая зеленая. Ее не будет здесь. Жалко, конечно. Пиявочный сок. Вот видите, пожалуйста. И покупать не надо. Все найдешь сам.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Ладно, пойдем этой девочке из Слизерина вернем ее вещи. Все же это дедушка. И бабушка.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the Astrolabe?
Есть 3 варианта.
I did.
Чтобы она
I hope it makes your
рассказывала
father
нам
happy.
тоже хорошее.
It will.
Мы же хотим стать
I
легендой.
can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
То есть она хочет сказать, что игра нам дает понять, что можно просто нырять и искать, что ли, что-то? Или будут еще квесты с нырянием? Ладно, как бы то ни было, сколько времени уже? Время уже заканчивать
Wonder who
эту
lives
серию.
here.
Время заканчивать эту сессию. Всем пока. Встретимся в следующих